Hey everyone, it's Justin Creek from Historic Columbus with another episode of Tuesdays with Justin. This week we had a friend of Historic Columbus reach out to us and pose a question to us that frankly we didn't know the answer to, or really had never thought about it. But down in the Historic District, if you're familiar with the area, you know where the Goetchius House is located. And that's where I'm standing here today. The Goetchius House is right here behind me. But the question that was asked was, the Goetchius House is located in the 400 block of Broadway in the Historic District along 4th Street. But where are 1st, 2nd, and 3rd Streets? Why did we start at 4th? Well, when Edward Lloyd Thomas was laying out the original plan of the city in the early 1800s, around 1827 or so, they drew a grid network of the streets, which did include a 1st, 2nd, and 3rd Street. But from what we can tell by looking at some old maps as well as Sanborn Fire Insurance maps, was that 1st, 2nd, and 3rd Streets never got built. Eventually they got incorporated into what we now know as South Commons, where Golden Park is located, where the new AA Braves Stadium is being built. But as far as we can tell, there's never really been any significant portion of a 1st, 2nd, or 3rd Street in Columbus. I was able to find a few little remnants in a Columbus Housing Authority development just east of the Historic District in Elizabeth Caney Homes. There's a 2nd Street and a 3rd Street, but so we've got it shown on maps, which I'll show in a couple of the images in the post. But as far as we know, 1st, 2nd, and 3rd were the streets that never were. And if any of you have any further information, we'd love to hear it. But for now, that's kind of our question for the streets here in Columbus. We'll see you next Tuesday.